Hey guys, welcome back to Great Voice Gaming. This is Savage Lynel. Today, I'm continuing my series of videos about Fortnite and Zelda crossover potential by going through characters in the Zelda games that I think would make great NPCs in Fortnite. Non-player characters, or NPCs, are a key part of both worlds, and there are so many good Zelda NPCs to choose from. I focused mainly on Breath of the Wild characters, but I would love to hear your ideas in the comments. Just a quick note that they have used some footage from Age of Calamity, and while I think I've avoided any storyline spoilers, if you haven't played it yet, then proceed at your own risk. And with that, let's get into it. I'm going to start with the most obvious one. Link! He's a man of few words, literally, but that works well with the one-liner NPCs. I'd have this, wait, did anyone else see that smoke and think, supply drop? Anyway, I'd have the diminutive Hylian champion wandering around the island, Wolverine style. Next up, it wouldn't be a Zelda crossover if we didn't have Princess Zelda. She has a number of different outfits, but I think I'd go for the classic outfit that she wears when exploring Hyrule in fair weather. I'd have her selling the Bow of Light. Okay, I was pretty excited about this one. Master Koga, one of my favorite villainous buffoons. Head of the Yiga clan, Koga isn't exactly a formidable opponent or a great mastermind, but he's such a character and his NPC could have some great lines. What would he sell you? Bananas, of course. If you've played Breath of the Wild, then chances are you've had a dance party with Hestu. This adorable piece of foliage would give you challenges that ask you to emote and dance. And since he expands your inventory in Breath of the Wild, I would have him upgrading weapons in Fortnite. Someone else I think is a must-have as an NPC is the one and only Ganondorf. This deranged arch-nemesis of Link would attack you on sight and drop a legendary weapon if you managed to defeat him. Good luck with that. Going from a very dark NPC to a ray of sunshine. As someone who really enjoyed Link's Awakening, I think Marin is a lovely character and would be a wonderful addition to the collection of NPCs. You'd find her singing the Ballad of the Windfish near the lighthouse so she can be close to the seagulls. Purah and Robbie are a totally terrific tech team and would upgrade your weapons. The question is whether to go for the younger versions of this dynamic duo, or the older versions in Breath of the Wild, or I guess in Purah's case, the younger version, 100 years later. With all that scenery in Fortnite, it would be a shame if there wasn't someone to paint it. Picango gives you clues on where to find the recovered memories in Breath of the Wild as he pursues his passion of painting. Look at his hair and how it's designed to look like a paintbrush. I just love these little details that the team at Nintendo put in. Since he's so good at recognizing locations, I'd have him reveal where the next storm circles would be. King Rome, Princess Zelda's father, is an imposing figure, and while he's quite jolly as the old man in Breath of the Wild, he's always pretty grouchy when he's around Zelda.
Will you stop treating this as some sort of childish game?
See what I mean? Harsh, dude. I'd have him roaming part of the island. Get it? Roaming in full regalia, and he'd sell you a paraglider. Impa, one of Link's greatest supporters, would be a good NPC. Again, the question is whether to go for young Impa or older Impa from 100 years later. I really like the older Impa, but she's much smaller and design-wise it would make more sense to go with young Impa. Cass, the literal songbird and storyteller of Hyrule, would look great as an NPC. He could be at random locations on Fortnite Island, like the Yeti, playing his accordion and revealing the nearest locations of chests and other players. NPCs are great for supplies in Fortnite, so I'd be remiss if I didn't include Beetle. With his giant bag in tow, this beetle enthusiast can always be relied on for arrows and insects in Hyrule. I'd have him at one of the stables that we'd have in crossover season, and he'd sell fruit, ammunition, and fireflies. Okay, this next one was a no-brainer. Since I'm Savage Lynel, obviously I'm a big fan of Lionels. So not only would I have them on Fortnite Island, I'd have 4 of them. Just look how cool they are. Oh wait, that's just Link in the Lionel costume. Okay, here's a proper Lionel. These impressive creatures are smart, strong, and fierce in battle. So naturally they would be hostile and need to be eliminated before you can talk to them. I'd have them drop OP weapons. You didn't think I'd forget the 4 champions, did you? I'd love to have Kind Mifa, Cheerful Daruk, Snooty Rivali, and Formidable Urbosa scattered across the island and be able to interact with them. Rivali would sell you the Great Eagle Bow, and the others would sell you mythic weapons. Finally, I would put a Great Fairy Fountain on Fortnite Island. Though quite sweet on Koholint, in Hyrule they are, well, let's just say I agree with Picango when he says he thought it would be more elegant. They also get a bit too handsy. Not cool, but they'd be a great NPC and I'd have them restore a player's health. Obviously, there are so many other characters who would make good NPCs like the Stable Guys, Darkling, Kado, Killer Cuckoos, even the Owl from Link's Awakening. I would love to hear which NPCs you'd like to see in the Fortnite and Zelda crossover season. Thanks for watching, and please leave a comment and consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more of the Zelda and Fortnite content that I'm working on. This is Savage Lynel, signing out. I think I've got a villainous voice.